Hi, I'm Jane, and I'm finishing my last year of medical school.
I am a transfer student studying to be a lawyer.
I am a first-generational student pursuing a degree in engineering.
What they didn't say is they are all suffering from mental illnesses.
Mental health is an overlooked issue that concerns itself with an individual's emotional, psychological, and social well-being. While mental illness has come to light in recent years, it still remains a major public health issue in the United States and around the world. Mental illness is the top leading cause of disability, affecting 18.7% of the U.S.'s population. In 2010, the direct and indirect cost of mental illness in the U.S. equated to $2.5 trillion and is predicted to increase to $6.1 trillion in 2030.
Mental health affects everyone. The following graph reveals that in 2015, 4% of U.S. adults were suffering from serious mental illness. In terms of gender, females are high in risk compared to males. In terms of age group, both groups 18 to 25 and 26 to 49 share the same prevalence rate for serious mental illness. Lastly, we see that American Indian, Alaskan Natives, U.S. adults have the highest prevalence, following white, Black, Hispanic, and Asian adults.
Progress has been made to alleviate the mental health issue we face. However, there is still work to do in providing better access to resources and fighting the stigma associated with mental health. People associate mental illness with violent behaviors, or consider eating disorders and substance abuse as self-inflicted. These assumptions make it difficult for people to ask for help, because they often worry about how they will be perceived. Nationally, in an effort to catch mental illnesses early on, screenings exist for numerous mental illnesses. Screenings typically consist of a series of questions that help healthcare professionals determine what mental illnesses you may be suffering from and its severity. This allows healthcare professionals to decide the best course of treatment. At the state level, the California Endowment has launched the Building Healthy Communities, a 10-year initiative that advances statewide policies, helps change narratives, and transforms communities. This initiative helps promote mental awareness and educates communities on mental health, creating discussion and support for public policies that combat this issue.
Unfortunately, information regarding mental health isn't readily available to us all, unless you have internet access and or support from your family members. Our healthcare system is structured in a way that if you cannot afford care, you will either receive no care or inferior care. If you are one of the lucky ones who can afford it, another place to access more information about mental health would be speaking directly to your provider.
If you need information about how to handle a mental health crisis, you can talk to a trained counselor who can help with your specific situation. Call the Access and Crisis Line at 1-888-725